Hey folks, Connor Lokar here, back again for this latest Insider Series webinar here with ITR Economics. And we're going to be talking about a topic today that has really garnered a lot of attention here in recent years. We're going to be talking about reshoring, onshoring, foreign direct investments, and some of the prolific capital flows that we're seeing coming into the United States. And what we're excited about, what we think the long-term view for that is, how obviously your business can, likely already have been, but can continue to benefit from that going forward. And as I was prepping for this webinar and going through this process, I just thought about how these topics of the day and of the year seem to arise, because this is something when I started over 10 years ago at ITR and first started doing keynotes back in 2015-16. This is something that we really didn't talk about. It was something that maybe on the margins would get mentioned at times, but we always see these themes throughout the business cycles that come up. Back in 2014, it was all about American energy. We were still in the ascent, in the prolific ascent at that of American oil drilling, fracking. That was a huge topic. And then that really transitioned in 2015-16 to the downside of that cycle, the industrial market downturn, energy market downturn. And then as we moved into 2017-18, then the topic started to shift. We started to talk about the new Trump administration, tax cuts, and then, of course, tariffs initially announced in early 2018. That was a big bit of content for 2018, 2019 for us. And then, of course, 2020, COVID took over, the lockdowns, the shutdowns, the associated stimulus and bailouts. And then as that transitioned into 2021, supply chain really became a huge topic for us. And part and parcel to that was a little bit of a perspective shift in terms of supply chain vulnerabilities, obviously massive supply chain breakdown. And really since that time, reshoring, onshoring, investing in America, or at least as close to the American market as we can get while the economics still make sense, has been a huge topic. So we thought that it was worthwhile ultimately to, instead of throwing in a chart here and there in some of our keynotes like we typically do, to spend a little bit of time, see what data we have available there. We think it's really exciting here at ITR, and we're looking forward to tracking those manufacturing industrial production outcomes in the out years and seeing if they will match our expectations that ultimately we see those two data sets breaking out of a slump. Would be unfair to call it a slump, but in terms of, again, that bandwidth that we just haven't been able to see to find new all-time highs, the next 3 to 5 years are going to tell if we are going to have that American manufacturing renaissance that has been hyped up so much in the headlines. We're going to see if that translates to the data, and maybe we'll do a call back to this in future years when we get some more data and get to see more of these projects finished and how they translate into the U.S. economy. So exciting things happening as always. So I thank you folks for joining us for this deeper dive into FDI, into the United States and onshoring, and what's happening, why it's happening, and what it means for us. So until then, folks, catch you on the next one.